The latest in a long line of mainstream films involving journalism is She Said. The movie traces how New York Times reporters Jodi Kantor and Megan Twohey exposed film mogul Harvey Weinstein's history of sexual abuse of women and a pervasive and toxic atmosphere in Hollywood around the issues of sexual harassment. While focused on the hallmark event of the Me Too movement, it also shows the difficult, sometimes tedious, and often challenging process of gathering the news. The film, like so many others involving reporters and editors, is not a documentary, but it does dramatize the all-too-real challenges and risks involved in high-stakes investigative reporting. If you want more glimpses into how journalism works, with the caveat of some dramatization, try these films. Spotlight showed how the Boston Globe exposed wrongdoing and systematic child sex abuse by numerous Roman Catholic priests and the Church's long-time cover-up of those crimes. All the President's Men, the cinematic account of how Carl Bernstein and Bob Woodward of the Washington Post traced the Watergate story, made the pair household names and inspired a generation of journalists. Salvador and Under Fire took the gloss off the romanticized tales of the glamorous life of a foreign correspondent, showing how the threat of death lurks constantly. Absence of Malice dramatically showed the real-life impact of news outlets when they expose personal information. And Shattered Glass traced the rise and fall of a magazine journalist found to have fabricated his stories. In truth, much of the work by journalists involved the laborious task of finding sources, conducting multiple interviews, then writing or recording or editing what becomes the final story. But as in She Said, even a dramatized account can bring insight into the imperfect, sometimes glamorous, often tedious, occasionally inspiring work that is journalism in real life. Here are my top 5 movies featuring journalism: Absence of Malice, She Said, All the President's Men, Good Night and Good Luck, and Spotlight. Let us know your top 5.